Sometimes it is the simplest things that can give you the absolute biggest breakthrough. I'm as big of a personal junkie as the next guy. Don't get me wrong. I love listening to endless podcasts, watching solid videos, content creators, teachers, gurus, right? Reading books. I do believe in building and expanding your consciousness, your vocabulary, your insights. However, I was talking with somebody today who was asking me how I might be able to help. A guy, entrepreneur, sharp guy, bright guy, right? Super ambitious. And I was telling him about my accountability group and what we focus on. And he ultimately ended up saying that he's going to talk to a mindset coach and that he thinks that that's what he needs to get on track. Now, I don't know how you shy away from accountability as a thing to get on track and instead lean into mindset when you're already a big voracious reader and consuming content, but I digress. However, that got me thinking. You know what a lot of us educated, intelligent, ambitious, well-informed hustlers and grinders and entrepreneurs sometimes really lack in the overwhelming ocean of information that we have access to? Making a decision. Not like, all right, I'm going to try this. Or, oh, I really like that strategy I heard in the video or heard on the podcast. Or, oh, that's really interesting what I read in the book. I'm going to implement that. No, not that kind of decision. I'm talking about a wholesale, burn the boats, cross the Rubicon, commitment, all in commitment, a real bona fide decision. When you make a true, from the heart down to your gut, from your loins, fully congruent, locked in, all in decision, the way to know if you've done it is by the following. Looking back over my own life and looking back at the lives and experiences of friends, family, and many entrepreneurs that I've worked with. When you make a real decision, automatically, by default, there is always a change in behavior and action. You're going to stop doing certain things and you're going to start doing certain things. Whatever those things, you're going to stop doing some things that are getting in your way, holding you back, not aligned with the realization of that decision. And you're going to start doing something or some things that move you now are aligned with that decision. But one is that there's going to be a true change in behavior. Could be in your daily routine, your habits, how you think, things you implement, but it is going to be a line of demarcation, like BC and AD. There's going to be you before that decision, and there's going to be a truly different you after that decision. Second thing that's going to happen for you is you're going to have a flood of new thoughts, ideas, and inspiration aligned with getting you closer to your outcome that is driven now by your decision. Have you ever been in a situation where it's like you're trying to look for inspiration, but you seem to be kind of in a stale rut, and then suddenly you just lock in and you say, okay, that's it, I'm going for it. And then out of the blue, all kinds of ideas start coming to you. Because there's a difference between your mind and the field of consciousness. And there's thoughts in your mind and there's thoughts in the field of consciousness, and you are not your thoughts anyway. We won't go down that rabbit hole right now. But what I want to say is, when you make a true decision, you will inevitably and invariably shortly thereafter experience an elevated frequency of thoughts and ideas that are going to be fresh, that are going to be empowering, they're going to be elevated, and they're going to help you, all right? They're going to help you to move faster to achieving your goal, all right? And the third thing that's going to happen is you're going to get excited about taking more action. So initially I said point number one is you're going to have a change in behavior. 2, you're going to have new, fresh thoughts and insights with an elevated energy to them. And 3, you're going to be excited about the new you and the new energy. Almost kind of like that, and sometimes nervous excitement where you're not quite sure how it's going to work out and you're not sure 100% if and when and how, but you know you're committed. You know this is a burn the boats moment for you. When you make a true all-in decision, there's an immediate change in your internal environment, and you will very quickly experience a shift and a change in your external environment. I forget who said this, but there's a famous quote that says, "The world gets out of the way for the man who knows where he's going." And I think it was Goethe or somebody like that who said, and I'm paraphrasing here, but saying that the entire universe will conspire with incredible support and resources from unexpected places unimagined miracles and resources from unexpected places in unexpected hours when a man is fully committed. Something like that. Where basically when you fully commit and the universe and God sees you're truly locked in and you're going for it, God, the universe, source, your higher self, they all conspire to start creating miracles for you, opening doors and pathways for you, illuminating insight, wisdom, and knowledge for you that previously up until that point had been dormant in your consciousness field. So, do not overlook and underestimate the power and the impact and effect that a true decision can and will have on your life. I've actually met really many truly intelligent, motivated, ambitious men who actually have never made a true decision on pretty much anything. Just kind of always going through the motions, putting in work, but never quite saying something like, that's it, do or die, or at least bringing that energy. So I highly encourage you that even if you're not in a rut on anything, that even if you're not stale, if you are in a stale place or you're feeling like you're kind of bogged down, this is definitely for you. But even if you're not, but you're just kind of going through the motions, pick one area of your life, decide exactly on what it is that you want,